Hi everyone, my name is NURHANIES ROSLI. You can call me SARA. I am 16 years old and I will be representing my school, DATO ISMAIL Secondary School. Knowing a little bit about me, I was born in Kuala Krai and I am the youngest among 3 siblings. Most of the time, I spend my time reading books. Reading allows me to escape from my busy and hectic work, and it allows me to go into an imaginary world. So today, I'm going to share with you guys a book that I've recently read. The title is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. It has 384 pages. Colleen Hoover is an American writer of young adult fiction and romance novels. She was born in 1979. Her novel, It Ends With Us, first published in 2016, has been selling tens of thousands of copies a week and topping bestsellers lists thanks largely to its popularity on #BookTok. This book follows a 23-year-old business graduate, Lily Bloom, who grew up in an abusive family and fell in love with a homeless boy, Atlas, when she was 15. But Lily has already left that life behind and is now living in Boston, where she opened her flower shop. In Boston, she meets this guy named Ryle, who is a successful neurosurgeon, and during their first meeting, there's no doubt that there's some connection going on between them. But Ryle is against relationship. 6 months later, they end up meeting again and their relationship eventually develop into something ideal or perfect. They're basically what you think of a perfect couple would be. However, Lily has to deal with the reappearance of Atlas, who is her first love, and she relives this past love story with Atlas through her diary that she's been keeping since she was in high school. Now, I understand why this book is all over BookTok. The writing is impeccable in a way that it feels like you're the protagonist and you're experiencing everything through Lily's eyes. It's a very raw, honest, inspiring, and a heartbreaking love story. This story tells you how the one you love the most can end up hurting you the most. It talks about certain topics that I haven't read much about in the books I have read before. This book is a highly sensitive portrayal of a different kind of relationship. The conflict begins in the first few chapters already, so yes, this book is indeed heavy. Do I recommend you this book? Yes. This is a necessary read because you need to learn more about men like Ryle. I'm not gonna lie, Ryle has been walking red flags since the first chapters. Why I say that? You will know when you read this book. My favorite scene is when Lily realized that she needs to leave Ryle so she can get a better life. She saved herself and she is one of the strongest characters ever. She knew that Ryle was an abuser, although she loved Ryle very much, but she knows that leaving him is the right choice. The scene I hate the most is when Ryle pushed Lily just because they had a fight. Ryle pushed Lily, which caused Lily to fall off the stairs and be stitched on her head. And the fact that he didn't admit that he pushed Lily made me so angry. What this book has taught me. Firstly, everyone makes mistakes, and it's how we learn from those mistakes that define us. Secondly, we need to spread more awareness about domestic violence and abuse. Thirdly, please seek help if you experience domestic violence and abuse. Fourth, love is not always something beautiful. Sometimes it can be called home and sometimes it can be poison. Besides lesson, I would like also to share about some good quotes in this book that touch my heart. Firstly, there is no such thing as bad people. We are just people who sometimes do bad things. Secondly, this quote is relevant in my life. For my father, who tried his very best not to be his worst, and for my mother, who made sure we never saw him at his worst. Where you can get this book? You can get this book at bookstore or you can purchase it online. That's all from me. Thank you and bye-bye.